Today is Monday, Parashat Tetze. We're going to be learning the Mussar from Chok LeIsrael. Im ra'ita rasha ashir shemitchatnim bo. If you notice, if you see a wicked person who's rich and with whom great people join in marriage, da'alecha ki ha'osher lo ba leyado, ela she'ada Akadosh Baruch Hu, im lo yeh lo osher lo yitchaten bo. You should know that wealth came to him only because Hashem knew that if he did not have this, the kind of wealth that he has, if he was not rich, no one would join him in marriage. That's why Hashem arranged for him to have wealth first in advance. He made him into a rich person. It's not because of his own merit that good people marry with him. But rather because of the zchut, the merit of his forefathers and mothers. In other words, the zchut of our forefathers continues to benefit us generations later. And sometimes you might see somebody who's wicked, who gets wealthy, and his children get married with great people. It's because of zchut, not of him, his zchut, his own merit, but rather because of the merit of his forefathers. And that's why he's benefiting generations later from that. The Mussar then goes to another subject, midah b'midah lo batla. ותכחש תורה לאמור לא צחקתי כי יראה. לפי שכזבה על ידי יצחק, לפיכך מתה על ידי יצחק בעקדתו. He says here, measure for measure cannot be avoided. Because Sarah Imenu lied, in essence, saying that she did not laugh when she actually laughed, when the angels announced that she was going to have a child at a very, very advanced age. And she laughed, and she denied the fact that she laughed. So to some extent, that denying is kind of lying. It is lying. So therefore, that's why she was punished through Yitzchak, when she heard that he was put on the altar to be sacrificed, and that caused her to die. In Bari Uven lidet Sa'ar, new subject in the Mussar. In Bari Uven lidet Sa'ar, ve'igid Sa'aro leShimon, ve'Shimon yitchanen al Reuven, כאילו הצער על עצמו לבסוף, כשיבוא על שמעון שום צער, ולא יתחנן ראובן על שמעון, כמו שמעון ראובן, הרי כאילו גזלו, שנאמר גזלת אני בבתיכם. So he says here, if Reuven prays for, actually Shimon prays for Reuven because Reuven had trouble, and Shimon prays for the trouble of Reuven. And then later, Shimon is in the same type of trouble, and Reuven does not pray for him as much as Shimon prayed for Reuven. Even though there is no transaction of money or anything, it's considered as if he stole from him. Because if A prays for B when B is in trouble, then B should pray for A when A is in trouble. And if he doesn't pray to the same extent that A prayed for B, if B doesn't return the favor to the same extent, it's considered to be as if he stole from him. The Pasuk says, Gezelat ani bevatechem, the theft of the poor in your house. What can you steal from a poor man? You can steal from him a favor that he did to you. He prayed for you. You should also return the favor and pray for him. And even if Shimon was saved from that trouble, still it's considered to be that he didn't return the favor the same way that his friend prayed for him. Like the Pasuk says, you must love your fellow man as yourself. כשיבואו או זרעו לאותו צער, הקדוש ברוך הוא זוכר מה שעשה לחברו כשנעשה לו זה המאורע ומושיעו. It says here a very interesting concept. If you pray for someone and the prayer is not answered, you pray that somebody should be healed and he's not healed, still that prayer doesn't go in vain. That prayer will be stored in a way, and that prayer that you said will come to either help the person who prayed himself or his children at the time of need, and that prayer will be answered. In other words, no prayer goes in vain. Even if the prayer that you prayed for someone was not answered, it's there, it's still there, waiting for the proper moment that Hashem will use that prayer and will listen to it to bring salvation at the time of need for the person himself or those of his descendants that may need the same type of prayer. This was the Mussar of today. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.